Yeah.
Can we reverse it? That's
Yeah,
what we
here's
want
I'm going to
know.
be honest with you with this. Can we reverse multiple sclerosis? I've seen people who've tried this, a handful of people, you know, and none of them went the other way. All of them improved. None of them had a relapse. And this is my longest term is 3 years. Okay? The reversal of multiple sclerosis is to be wished for, it's to be hoped for, and it's the only disease that's the reason I'm fighting for this disease and not for the other diseases I associate with methanol poisoning, because I think there is definitely hope for reversal. I think, you know, and I hate to say this, but if you're a young person that's just started, you stop it. Yeah, I think honestly you'll stop it now. If you've had it for progressive for 20 or 30 years, what's got to happen is you've got to stop the damage from going on. You've got to allow the body to remyelinate what it can remyelinate. And you got to tell me what's happening so I can form some opinion of my own. And that'll help me disperse the information to other people. That's all I ask of you guys. Just share with me what you're going through. But I think it's the only the diseases of civilization that can reverse. It has reversed. People go blind and they get come back from complete blindness. All of you probably had the disease for a period of time, and right, it would disappear for a while, and you get back to almost normal. The pains would go away. What's that mean? Well, we know that remyelination occurs. Now, if you got axon damage and this sort of thing, well, gosh, you know, the body, maybe, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I haven't had the experience. All I know is it's a poisoning. The prudent thing is to stop the poisoning and let nature do what it does best. Heal, you know. And all I'm telling you is to stop smoking, stop consuming aspartame, diet beverages, stop consuming any kind of imprisoned plant or vegetable matter, stop making your own imprisoned plant and vegetable matter. You know, what can you eat? Well, jeepers, creepers, you can eat every goddamn thing else. Every meat product, canned meat product, canned fish product, wheat. You can eat rabbits. You can eat just about everything, except what's really the favorite thing in New Zealand, and that's your tomato sauce. Shelley, the woman who's in Takaka, who had this good recovery, can't even have this. Okay, she has some of this, a couple of tablespoons of this, and sure enough, within a day, she'll feel it. So this is not like a religion, you know, because in religion there's a hope of being forgiven for doing something wrong. Every time you consume methanol, you're going to suffer from it. There are only two bad fruit that are just bad from the word go. One is tomatoes, because I tell about why that is in the book, but it just has too much methanol in it. And the other is black currants.
What I'm finding the hardest is the black currants, because at home we grow the black currants, we pick them, we make black currant jam and everything, you know. And it's just, it is, you know, the hunter-gatherer thing, it is there, and yet there's something in the black currant naturally that is bad, as though.
The methanol. You know what the story is? The bottom line is, you know,
anything you like, you're not allowed.
if you belong to the tomato board and as a member of the black currant board,
Invest it.
No. Well, it's not everything you like. I mean, you can have any kind of fresh fruit and vegetable except, oh my God, black currant juice. And in the book, I joke about it because I'm thinking, who in the world would just subsist on black currants alone and nothing else?
Can you drink normal fizzy drinks? Like, you know, you got the can of Coke up there, but it's not diet.
Yeah. Oh, I hate to give any positive thing, but yeah, the
no,
normal's fine. Yeah,
not good for you,
just don't drink the. You know, this is the stupid thing. If I had a choice of this and a choice of canned fruit juice, oh my God, I'm a nutritionist. I'm a food scientist, and I'm telling you, oh my God, I'd have to drink this.
Yeah. Low methanol in there?
No, it's because there's nothing that turns into methanol. Shame on me.
Any particular alcohol you should drink a day?
Huh?
You said you have one alcohol.
Yeah, that's good. You brought up the fact about the alcohol. And ethanol is, we know it's a cure for methanol poisoning. And I think it's responsible for the U-shaped curve and all that jazz. I'm just going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But what I do, what do I do? What I've been doing for 14 years is, and I talk about this in the book, I have a bottle of vodka in my freezer, and in the morning when I boil my water in Takako, I've got roof water, so I'm going to boil it. I got 2 liters or so of water. I take 1 shot of that vodka and I put it in the water, and that's it. And then I drink that water during the day. If I miss it a day, I don't get nervous about it. I just say, okay, fine. Don't double up or triple up, or don't go for 2 weeks.
And the outside day.
No, we do it, yeah. But no, that's what I did, and I'm not saying that I have MS or anything, but I just do it. I just did it because I wanted to do it for a long time to see what effect it would have. And I've had a full body MRI and stuff. My liver's fine. It's just 1 drink a day, and that's what your doctor should be recommending to you. If you have any kind of heart disease, that's what your doctor should be telling you to do. But the religious thing is here, you know. Oh my God, falling onto sin. The wages of sin are death. I mean, this baloney.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't be
a little ethanol is fine. Your doctor may not be able to tell you to drink a little bit a day. Don't get overboard. I mean, it's the U-shaped curve, not the L-shaped curve. That means you start getting, you know, do you want me to tell you why you're getting problems? Why would you get the problems of drinking too much ethanol? That's a question.
Cirrhosis?
Well, the reason is because when you get heading toward alcoholism, your body develops in your liver a thing called a P250, 450 system. Anyway, it's a whole enzyme system that tries to take the ethanol level in your blood down a lot faster because it believes you're taking too much. The liver believes you're taking too much. And once that starts happening, you start more quickly metabolizing the ethanol you take in during the day, so you have less time of protection. When there's just a little bit of ethanol in your bloodstream, you're protected from methanol turning into formaldehyde. Just a little bit. And some people have gut bacteria that produce that. It's fine. Obviously, it doesn't hurt to have 1 drink a day. Okay, but again, you start getting over that. But that's the perfect explanation for that U-shaped curve. And there are many diseases now that they've discovered that respond to the U-shaped curve. So I'm saying that they're all methanol diseases. It's just taking the cure. There's other U-shaped curves, like in vitamins. They have U-shaped curves. So you take too little vitamin, you get a vitamin deficiency disease, like too much little vitamin A, you know, and you get, you know, rickets. Too little vitamin A, and you get rickets. Too much vitamin A, and all your skin falls off, and you die a terrible death. But that's not the same disease. The U-shaped curve of alcohol, of ethanol, is the only U-shaped curve that has the same disease on either side of the curve. Never been explained, except in my article in Journal of Medical Hypothesis, and I do explain it. I explained it very clearly about 5 years ago. And I've got some really positive response from my colleagues. Don't expect the drug companies to jump onto this. They have no reason to jump onto this. Don't expect your doctors to jump onto this. Unless they're smart guys, you have to have the time and energy to read a 250-page book that's loaded with science. After you read it, I don't think you can reject the science there. It's too much back and
Well,
forth.
like someone goes on this diet, but they can see a result or things start to calm down a bit, or
Hey,
Is there
you know,
like
it takes
time
it takes between 12 and 48 hours to start getting the symptoms. So I would say you should start seeing some relief
yeah.
in a relatively short period of time. That should encourage you to continue. That's what worked with Shelley, my friend from Takako. She started it and she started seeing relief, and then, you know, just continued it. Now she's a pro, and she tells me about foods she can't consume. So I mean, that's what I like to see. I'd like to see you people to get together with each other who are trying it and talk together, because sometimes you need to talk together, because sometimes you don't think you're consuming something with methanol, but somebody else will say, "Oh, you like these fruit juice things? These are dangerous. I mean, all of them. Canned V8 juice, any kind of canned juices are. But the worst thing is diet soda, by far the worst. And that's my next lecture at the Working Man's Club. I'm going to hone in on Diet Cola, not just for multiple sclerosis. Because let's face it, you guys are the most sensitive people in the world when it comes to methanol poisoning. There are no people more sensitive than you are. It's just because of the symptomology. There's some people that aren't sensitive, but really very sensitive, but with enough input will develop some really treacherous diseases like atherosclerosis and Alzheimer's and unfortunately autism. Terrible diseases. And I think those have got to be stopped because they're all diseases of civilization, and I believe that all diseases of civilization are caused by methanol. A lot of crossover. People who have atherosclerosis and autism and Alzheimer's. Tremendous amount of crossover. Okay, hey, thank you very much. Again, appreciate it.